Welcome back to the Cardinal Report. We're heading back to the court where the women's basketball team will take us inside the Cardinal Corner.
Hi, welcome back for round 2 of cards. My name is Tara, the reigning champion from last time. To my right, we have Sophie, the new challenger, and back for some revenge, or attempt for revenge, is Swanson. She's a little bitter from last game, so we're gonna go and play cards again. Okay, so Sophie's gonna go first, so here's Sophie's first shot. And it's good.
Here goes Tara. Hopefully she doesn't miss. Oh!
Here goes Swanee, taking it for the 3. Raindrops.
Oh, Sophie. So my current status is CARD, as well as Sophie. Swanee's the only one with CAR.
Tara's shot. Oh, she's pulling out the big guns.
You know what, guys?
Oh. Sophie would be out, so now it's between me and Swanson.
Ooh. Swanee. Well, I just lost. I'm out of this competition, and now it's tied with Swanee and Tara, the challenger.
Oh, yes, sir.
Swanee has CARDS, and she's about to match it and get it out. Oh! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Swanee just made it. Come on, Posty. And Swanee misses.
Okay, so me and Tara are tied up. Should have made my layup, and she would have been gone. But I might pull out another trick, so let's see what happens.
Tara makes the shot. Swanee has to match it. And Swanee makes a shot too. Getting a little technical here. And Swanee misses. And she makes it.
And we're back after a really heated game of cards. And I'd just like to point out again that I am champion. That's it for the Cardinal Corner. Check us out. Our next home game will be next Tuesday against Elmhurst. It's our senior night, and it's the Pink Zone, so come out and let's go Cards.
Thank you, ladies. We welcome on the show North Central College Sports Information Director Clark Teuscher. Clark, the men's basketball team, they're trying to stay in the CCIW postseason hunt. They got a big win over Milliken on Saturday.
Yeah, it came right down to the wire. 3-point play by Derek Raridan with 16 seconds left, and a big defensive stop on the other end when they'd struggled to keep the ball from going into the post the previous few possessions. So certainly a game they needed, and very fortunate to come out with the win.
Well, Clark, we had a chance to get a camera out to the game, so we're going to see some highlights from Saturday's game.
The Cardinals entered the game with a 3-6 CCIW record and needed a win at home versus Milliken to keep in the race for the 4th and final conference tournament spot. The Big Blue entered with a 2-7 conference record, bringing with them powerhouse big man Josker Demby to Gregory Arena. Derek Raridan sparked the Cardinals from the outset with an outside jumper, putting the home team up 15-11 midway through the first half. Demby would respond, however, with back-to-back layups, keeping the score close at 33-29. The Cardinals would begin to attack the basket with a runner in the paint from DJ Twyman, then a Brian Evans layup, and North Central would lead 38-29 at the break. Demby and Milliken fight back in the second half in style, giving Big Blue the first lead at 55-54 with 8 minutes left to play in the game. Brian Evans would later snag the lead back for the Cardinals with his and-one layup, followed by a strong offensive rebound by Twyman. He had 13 boards on the night, and Evans got another layup. The junior finished with 9 points, and the Cards were up by 3 with 5 minutes to play. 3 minutes later, the Big Blue strike with a thunderous slam from Corey Mitchell, and the Milliken has a 4-point lead. Mitchell, however, was called for a technical, and after the Cardinals knocked down both foul shots, Reed Behringer smokes a 3, and North Central was up by 1. Now trailing by 1, Reardon gets the tough layup to go and the foul. He had a game-high 33 points, and the Cardinals took back the lead. Following a made free throw, Milliken threw up a last-second heave, but thankfully it missed, and the Cardinals walked out victorious 71-69.
I just got open jumpers, and they kept going in, unfortunately, and kept running plays through me, and I was just, I guess I was feeling it a little bit tonight.
No matter where you are, they're crashing hard, scrapping for the ball is just real tough.
Clark, like you said, a big victory for North Central College. And typically post players is something this team has a problem with, but they were able to get the win against Milliken.
It's a team that's undersized, and when you're undersized, it makes things difficult on defense. So we've been playing some guys that are 6'3" or 6'4" on some much taller and more skilled post players. That has led to some problems in matchups, and it did so on Saturday because Milliken's post player, Josker Demby, is a very skilled big man, one of the best we've seen this year. He had 26 points, and a lot of them were down the stretch when the game was on the line.
Now the Cardinals, they'll see another good post player tonight against North Park, and they're tied right now with North Park in 5th spot in the CCIW.
Yeah, North Park is a lot like Milliken, a lot of good athletes, excellent post players. The key there is going to be making sure they don't get on those extended scoring runs. North Central was in the lead against North Park the previous time they played with about 5 minutes left and gave up a huge scoring run that kind of clinched the game for North Park, so they'll have to avoid that this time around.
A North Central College win tonight gives them separation over North Park for that 5th spot. Wheaton College, they'd be 1 game ahead of them in the 4th spot. Now Wheaton, they have to travel to Augie, to Illinois Wesleyan, and to Elmhurst, and then they'll play at home versus Milliken. Do you kind of see it as a favorable situation for the Cardinals, maybe entering that 4th and final tournament spot?
Well, part of it's kind of a wash because we do have to go to Carthage and we do have to go to Augustana as well. Now we do have North Park this evening, certainly not one you can mark up since they beat us last time, and then Elmhurst for Senior Day next Wednesday. So schedule, I mean, really, it's kind of a wash in terms of who we're playing. We still have to be 2 games better than them in the last 4. So first and foremost, they need to win, and they also need a little help as well.
Well, Clark, heading to track and field, the team was competing at the Warhawk Classic last weekend, and they got an automatic qualifier from Kyle Brady in distance.
Yeah, Kyle ran the fastest time in the country in Division III in 5,000 meters this year. Automatically qualifies him for the national championships. He's had an outstanding winter so far. We had another guy, Sean Carlson, who just missed a provisional qualifier in that race by less than half a second. So certainly the performances are starting to pick up as the season goes on.
Now his partner, Michael Spain, will we see him in the indoor season? Is it looking that way?
My guess is that he will forego this indoor season and save it and compete outdoors. It doesn't look like he's going to race right now.
Now on the women's side, they got 2 provisional qualifiers, new ones. Missy Savino, multi-event athlete, she qualified in the pentathlon, and then Brandy Jackson in the 55-meter hurdles.
Yeah, Brandy's had a bit of a slow start due to some injury issues. She's got on the board with the provisional mark. She'll be looking to run faster than that, obviously, because she's just kind of on the border right now. Missy's performance in the pentathlon should get her into the national championships. That mark would have gotten in a year ago. So we like where we're at with that. Her qualified in 2 events. And Rachel Seacrest also broke the indoor school record in the pole vault with a clearance of 13.2.5 at Whitewater as well.
The CCIW tournament's coming up for the wrestling team. It's Thursday. It's going to be held at North Central College. Are they planning on having this in the Murner Fieldhouse or in the new Fieldhouse?
This is going to be in Gregory Arena, where we've had all of our competitions so far this season. It's a weeknight format for the first time, which we think will lead to a little better attendance than we've had in the past. It's going to be a very close competition between North Central and Elmhurst. It's probably going to come back down to 2 or 3 swing weight classes to just see who comes out on top.
Now North Central, they won the previous matchup with Elmhurst, the dual meet. Do you see this one being a little bit closer between the 2 schools?
I certainly do, given the tournament format doesn't always follow the same scoring as a dual meet, because you also have Augustana and Wheaton competing as well. So it's I don't expect it to take on the results as the duel. I expect it to be a very close competition for the championship.
Absolutely. Should be a great time doing the CCIW tournament there over at Gregory.
It's always exciting.
Absolutely. We'll tune in next week as we take a look at the Cardinal wrestling team competing at the CCIW tournament. NCTV 17 is always keeping you connected with your area sports scene. I'm Jeff Mahoney. See you next time on your community television leader, Channel 17. Go Cardinals.